I tell you what, that's pretty exciting to me, guys. I am standing here and I am thunderstruck. You are looking at the first time seen in the state of Texas the new John Deere 8R series tractors, 2020 models, and we are proud to be here to show them to you tonight. My name is Crist. I'm the large ag sales manager, office out of El Campo, but bounce around between all 8 stores. And before I talk about these tractors, I got to share a little story with you guys. I think I know just about everybody in this room pretty well. Maybe not everybody, but just about everybody. And standing here in these spotlights, it reminds me of a young boy in Raymore, Missouri, approaching his dad as he looks up to his dad with pride in his eyes, and he says, "Dad, someday I want to be in the spotlight. I want to be a rock star." And that boy's dad looked down at him and said, with all sincerity, "Son, you can't sing, you can't dance, and you can't play an instrument. Maybe you should sell tractors." So tonight is my rock star moment. So I tell you, if you just indulge me for 1 second, I hate to ask for a round of applause, but if I throw the rock star, can I get a clap for me right here? Forget about these tractors. I tell you, I'm glowing. Thank you for that. But hey, that's not why you came here. You came here tonight to look at what John Deere has done in row crop tractor technology. And I say technology because we're not just talking about nuts and bolts and rubber tires and tracks. We're going to talk about the technology that's in these tractors. Now, there's a few things that you saw when you first came up. The first thing is these lights are amazing. They're amazing. Matter of fact, when you order the signature package of the lights, they are 11% brighter in the front than what we had on the 8R 2019 models. What's more impressive than that, though, is on the sides and the back, they're 50% brighter than what we had before. Customers talk to Deere all the time, customer focus groups, and one of the things we heard was, we want more visibility. Well, starting with the lights, we've got more visibility. Another thing you probably noticed as you pulled up, the hood styling. I want each and every one of you, please, come and take some time tonight and look at get in these cabs of these tractors and look at the hood styling, look at the visibility that's available today. There were other creature comforts that were talked about too. Now you can open the door from the ground. You don't have to climb up on the ladder to do that. You've also got lights right here to help you see at night when you're working those long hours. We've got a new seat available. We've got 3 packages of tractors. Now I'm not going to bore you with details, but we've got 3 packages of tractors. We've got a select model, which is your standard mechanical seat. More of the economy creature comforts. We go to a select, a premium, and then we get to the signature. And I want you to experience that signature seat. There were 2 seat simulators inside in the hall. If you didn't get a chance, sit in those. Under your left-hand armrest, flip it up. There's a heating button on there, a cooling button on that seat, and also self-massage. Ladies, you thought it was hard to get your husband out of the tractor now? It's really going to be tough. But somebody was saying, good, let him stay in there. I hear you. Okay, when we talk about the wheel, we've still got the same technology. We've still got the same tried and true wheel tractors that we've always had. We've got 7 models from 230 horsepower up to 410 horsepower in the wheel tractors. We've also got the technology of a 2-track machine. Trey Lucas talked about it back here with the 9RTs. We've got the same technology there in the 2-track machine. But here is what I'm really excited about. We listened to customers. Customers said, our planting windows are getting tighter. Guys, it doesn't take long. Think about spring 2019. That was a tough spring. It stayed wet from September to March, and we didn't know how we were going to get in. Planting windows are tighter. The other trend in the industry we're seeing right now is high-speed tillage. People want to go faster with these high-speed dangling tools, with the VTs. Deere listened, and Deere came up with the solution. You talk about planning, getting in earlier. This 4-track machine is 28% less compaction than what the same equipped tractor is in a wheel machine. 28%. Well, what does that mean to you? It means we can get into the field quicker. We can get in with less compaction. We're talking about this all the time. What kind of compaction are we doing with our equipment? We've got that ability in there as well. Now, you know, one thing I want to be very, very, very adamant about, this is not just a row crop tractor that we took the tires off of and bolted tracks up. That could not be farther from the truth. These tracks are Camso tracks designed for this 8RX tractor for John Deere and nobody else. These tracks are nowhere else, only on this tractor. Matter of fact, there's some changes here. When you come down, I want you to pay attention to the front axle. Because here on the Gulf Coast, we're a little bit different. We've got different row spacing. We're in beds. How's this going to work? Well, this machine can be set on 76, 80, 88, or 120 inches. That 76 and that 80 inches fits our 38 and 40 inch rows, folks. And we do that by changing out a portion of the axle. Now, you've all heard of the 1300 axle. That was our original axle. You have the 1500 axle, which is a rigid axle as well, but it's capable of duals. Then everybody's favorite, the ILS. Well, now we're adding a new axle to these 8RXs, and just proving my point that we did not just bolt tracks onto this machine. We added a new axle, the new 1700 axle. Now, that axle comes along with tracks. You've got track sizes of 18, 24, and 30 inch widths. So we've got some flexibility there too. Just keep in mind that a 480 tire is at 18.9. So that 18-inch belt to stay in our middles may be the best bet, but it's something to talk about. You know, a few other changes that's different on the RX versus a wheeled or a 2-track machine. The hitch is actually moved out farther in the back. The hitch is back farther so you can make a sharper turn. This tractor, compared to this tractor on 30-inch rows, will turn tighter than the wheel tractor. And the way it's designed, very little, if any, berming when you turn this machine. So that's why that hitch needs to be pushed out farther. Now, one more thing before we go on. I want to talk about one thing. Some of the toughest conversations I've had lately is with customers that say, Brad, I'm hearing about this cab suspension. Do I want cab suspension or do I want active seat? Well, just keep in mind, it's one or the other. Active seat is available in wheeled tractors only. It's not available in the RX or the 2-track machine, but cab suspension is. Take a look at the redesigned cab suspension when you come around and walk around these tractors. Take a look at that cab suspension. It is an industry leader. It is an industry leader. Folks, I can't touch on everything that we need to around these tractors, but in a little bit, we're going to open up this floor for you to come down, to sit in the cab, to take pictures, to ask questions. And those of you that know me, and you all do, it's the same old thing. You ask me a question, if I don't know the answer, I'm going to make something up. So just be prepared for that, because that's going to be kind of standard procedure with me. So, one thing before I let you go, you met Steve from the Hagee factory. We've also got Daniel Johnson, and I don't know if you're going to be able to see Daniel and Walt. They're up here in the stands. We've got Daniel Johnson and Walt Butler, our John Deere representatives. We could not do this if it weren't for those two guys helping us supply this equipment and provide for us here tonight. So please introduce yourselves to them. They're on this territory. They're here all the time, and I'd love for them to be able to put a face with a name. So with that being said, I'd like one more time, if I could direct your attention to the video boards for a quick video, and then Shoppa will address you from there. Thank you, everybody. I cannot thank you enough for your business. Thank you for your time tonight. I know everybody's busy, but thank you for being here. So please direct your attention to the video boards.